Well, good morning, everybody. It's just getting good daylight out here. I think it's about 6:30, looks like. We'll shoot the temperature out here when we go out. It feels like it's the coldest morning that we've had. This is November the 19th of 2022. This is opening day of gun season here in West Tennessee. So we're going to go out there. Not going to really get to stay long. I've got a birthday party to go to around lunchtime. So we're probably just going to go out, scout around a little bit, maybe still hunt some. But we'll go out, walk around, see what we can see. So here's the temperature, 14, 13. That's in Fahrenheit. That's here in this raised bed where we usually check it at. This little old thing, it ain't just completely accurate. I think it's probably about 3 to 4 degrees off, maybe. It's pretty cold here for West Tennessee this time of year. I hadn't been out of the truck too long. I'm walking back in here to where I hunt at sometimes. Pretty long walk, probably, I don't know, it's probably close to a mile back in here to where I go to. But I'll show you what I found right here. I've probably walked 100 yards so far. Right here's what I found. It's what we call a pod place. It's under that little old bush right there. They probably got them a licking branch there somewhere. But I like seeing that just as soon as I get out of the truck. It gives me some confidence anyway. We're gonna ease on back through here. If I find anything else, I'll bring you along and show you. That's pretty. That's ice froze out of that little bush there. They're all over this pipeline. Right down there some more. I don't know if you can see them on this video or not, but that hillside over there, just white spots all over it. Sorry if I'm out of breath, but I've been hiking pretty hard trying to get back here to get set down. This is an old makeshift blind that me and a friend of mine put up. It's been several years ago now. I'm gonna get up in it and see if it'll still hold me up. It did last year, but I hadn't been back to it since then. What we're doing here is we're in the middle of a pine thicket, if you can tell. There's no logging road that runs this way, and it runs that way. From this deer stand, you can see down both directions. Back down here, there's another logging road behind it that you can see for probably 50 yards. And in that direction there is where the bottomland is. There's fields down in there where the deer's going to eat. There isn't any acorns or anything in the woods this year for them. So they should be coming from that direction and going over in these pines to bed down. We'll get up here and stay for a little while and see what we can see. Hope the steps still hold up. I'm going to turn this thing off and I'll turn it back on when I get up there because I need to hold on with both hands. So down through there is the view down one road. Right down through that lane there is a road. And I can see probably 175 yards, 150 or 175 yards down through there. The road comes around right here in front of the stand behind on the other side of those cedar trees right through here. And it goes on down through there, right down through that lane. And I can see about the same distance that way, about 150, 175 yards. I'll show you behind me here from the stand's view. Out this little back window. That's the direction right there that I can see about 50 yards. Everywhere else around it, it's so thick you can't see much. I can see probably 40 yards that way. I can see nowhere that way. So we'll sit here a little while and see if we see anything. The only thing bad about this deer stand is I feel like I'm an owl up here. You're just constantly turning looking this way and turning looking that way. I've taken some pretty good deer from this stand before. It's a real good location. I don't know if y'all can hear them or not, but the birds are getting stirred up over in this thicket here. Usually that means there's going to be a deer come out. It could be anything in there. It could be a bobcat or fox or coyote getting them stirred up, but a lot of times when they start making that noise, there'll be a deer cross out through here. Nothing like eating a nearly froze snack cake. There never was nothing come out a while ago after those birds. I did see a squirrel cross, but I don't think he had them stirred up. I'm going to stay here just a little while longer. I'm about froze out. I didn't wear enough clothes. This here's the view down that road from my deer stand. You can see it back there in the background. I'm probably about 100 yards from it right now. I didn't have any luck. I didn't see anything but that one squirrel. If I see anything on the way out, I'll share it with you. I wound up sitting about 2 hours, I guess. Deer stands hid pretty good from this road. Next time we come back, we're gonna have more clothes on. There's usually a lot of deer sign on these little roads right out here around my stand. There's not so much this year though, or not yet anyway. They've got our county and that CWD. It may have killed off a lot of deer here. I haven't heard any gunshots much this morning. Used to on opening day of gun season especially. You'd hear 10 or 12 shots around here, but I've heard 2 and they was way off. You could just barely hear them. Right over here looks like a pawed spot too. I must not seen it on the way in this morning. It's a little one. Looks pretty old too. I didn't come in that way. That's on some other people's land. I have to go around it. It's a lot shorter to go right through there, but I don't think they want anybody on you. I hadn't talked to them, so I don't go on their land. I go around it. Our property here goes all the way around their property. It's just a longer walk. But the walking's good for me. Here's a pretty little branch that runs through this holler. I tried to film a real pretty spot down there a while ago and I didn't hit record. I reckon my hands are so cold. Right over in there is a little cave, rock cave. There ain't anything in these woods for animals to eat this year. There's not no white oak or red oak acorns. There's not any beech mash that I've seen. There ain't no hickory nuts. Animals here is gonna have it hard this winter. I'm sorry if there's been a lot of heavy breathing in these videos. I didn't know I was out of shape. It'd be a lot closer if I could just go straight through that gate. But I have to go down around this way. It turns about a half a mile trip into over a mile trip. We almost back to truck. I'm sure happy to see the old truck. Well, I thank y'all for watching. I'm sorry we didn't get any animals, but I had fun just the same. But I thank y'all for watching. I'm finna get in here and warm up. I pray God blesses you, and I'll see you in the next one.